Hey everyone, we are going into the second match of an Eldritch Moon draft. We won the first one, and we're going to try to win this one too. And I would like to play first again, and that is a bad hand. So we're going to mulligan it. This one is also bad. It's a little better than the other one was, but I think we still send it back. And this is one we keep, unfortunately. I don't think we want another land right now. Yeah, that's not a good start here in game one of our second match, but, you know, it happens. Well, that card showing up is usually good, but right now, I would have rather had another creature, but, you know, it did win us our first two games. Sorry about that. And nothing, huh? Okay, well, there's the three cards we need to flip this guy into a monster. For now, I think we just swing with him. We don't have anything instant speed in our hand anyway. We can drag under whatever our opponent plays here, and I think we do almost, unless we draw some good aggressive, some good creature or something, because yeah, so our opponent's going to try to be using Emerge, clearly. So it becomes much better to use Drag Under against a deck with Emerge, I think. Making him recast that and everything is pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and use Drag Under here. Draw our card. And we'll swing for one. Luckily, we took two pretty good Emerge creatures from him. Although the crab one, the crab Eldrazi guy, is probably at its best in my deck. But the Deep Fiend would have been good, obviously, in any deck that could take advantage of Emerge. There's the Cultist again. Yeah, Chilling Grasp is not especially good here. Do I just use Alchemist Greeting to kill this thing? I don't think we do. It's not very good. Not very good use of that. I think we just pass. He may be about to bounce our guy, which would not be awesome. With the blue-green Emerge creature. I think he needs another land to do it, though, which he doesn't currently have. Of course, he may as well get in for two first, which is what he's doing. Man, another Cultist. It's kind of crazy. We could definitely use Burn from Within on one of them, and that might be worth it. Especially because we can then use Chilling Grasp next turn, and then this will transform. Because Burn from Within keeps it from... Yeah, it keeps him from getting to draw the card. Don't know if that's worth it again, though. But it probably is, unfortunate. It's probably what we need to do. Although holding on to Burn means I can kill so many things. Yeah, I might just use Chilling Grasp to tap them both still, but I'm not going to do anything else. Okay, do I want to use Chilling Grasp, or would I rather hold on to it to use on a scarier creature? I think we just take 4 here. It's pretty sad that we can't get a creature that can just, like, block this. But it happens. We did mulligan to 5 after all. Now what you got? Yep. Here comes something. That's what I was worried about. Oh, yeah, Lashweed Lurker. Okay. So we get to draw this again, which we don't really want to be doing a whole lot of. But this can die to Alchemist Greeting, so at least there's that. So I'd probably just do that. Yeah, it's one of the smaller of the Eldrazi, probably because his effect is like better than most of them. Kill that. Pass turn, so we can go Homunculus, Chilling Grasp, and then this will transform, and then it can actually block these things. Take 2 to the face. That's where all of our damages come from in this game, is from Exultant Cultists. Say that 3 times fast. Ooh. That's pretty not good for us. He already has 1 colorless creature in there. So I'm going to play this Homunculus. And for now, I'm going to end the turn. I'll probably use Chilling Grasp to tap down both of these. Although, if I let this untap, it will be able to mill, and it could potentially transform, but I guess if it transforms, yeah, it's whatever. We can deal with that, I think. Where are all our creatures? We actually have more creatures than spells, but this game we feel like definitely like a spells deck. So I might just tap down these 2, the Scob and the Cultist. Because if I tap him down, he's still going to get value out of it. So yeah, I think I tap them down. Tappy, tappy. That means he will transform on my turn if he's still alive. Okay. Oh, yep, he transformed. Yeah, our opponent's deck's sweet. This is a deck I really want to draft that I haven't gotten to. We still got Burn from Within. Oh god, something else is coming. No. Yeah, our opponent really got there on this deck. We're in trouble. That's bad. Okay. Transform. Give me a good card to draw. It's okay, I guess. Not really what I was hoping for, but fine. Do I just Burn from Within this thing? It'll cost 1 less, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll only have to tap 6. That doesn't do me any good. I think we have to kill it, cause yeah. So I think we gotta do it. So so I can leave 2 untapped. But there's an adjust option now. That's new. Okay, so we might as well do that. Too bad it's not quite enough, but alright, so we kill that thing. Opponent still has 5 cards in his hand, my god. Not good. Not good. Oh god. Of course. Okay, that's good. I think we're basically dead now. Like, I don't see how we couldn't be. It's going to take something crazy. This one creature we drew all game. Well, now we have a second one. Yeah, we're just getting housed. Our opponent's deck is very good. It's like the ideal version of this deck. You know, when you get multiple cultists and all the good creatures at common and uncommon with the merge, that's a good deck. We know he has Wretched Grift, It of the Horde, Swarm, and Lashweed Lurker, and those are all what you want. I just blocked one of the insects. I have to keep this alive if I want to have any hope of winning, so. It does drop us to 3, so, you know, we might just be dead if our opponent has a trick or something, but that's alright. Alright, we're not quite dead. Do we have anything that can get us out of this? Not sure we do. I guess our emerge guy could at least buy us some time. But that's about it. That's about all we could accomplish. We did not get it, and I don't see a reason to show him we have either of these cards, because we can't survive another turn anyway, so we'll just scoop. He doesn't need to know we have Fiery Temper or Geist of the Archives. So, yeah, there were some X1s, which makes Mischief a little better, but not enough better. So I think we just leave our deck as is. Yeah. Hope we don't mulligan to 5. I mean, our opponent's deck is already really good, so we can't really afford to do that. Okay, I would like to play first. Right, this is a good hand. That's nice to see. We've had a mulligan our first hand in both matches, but worked out for us in the last one. But this one we have early Thermo Alchemist, we got Rattle Chains, removal, all kinds of action. Obviously we want more lands, but can't have everything. I think we play Thermo Alchemist first, probably. We can hold on to Rattle Chains to use it, like at a time where we could also cast Fiery Temper, and then if we don't feel like casting Fiery Temper, we can just, yeah. So, yeah, I think we still play the Alchemist first. I may just play the Haunter next turn now, but which means my Alchemist won't be doing much for a little while, but I mean, it'll still do 1 damage, so. If I draw a third land, what would I do? 2/0/3s. Yeah, that's another good creature to sacrifice too. Such a sweet deck. Okay, well, we didn't draw another land, so we're just going to go ahead and play this Haunter. Could play Take Inventory. Maybe that's what we do next turn. Oh, in my turn. Come on, third land. Okay, that needs to be Fiery Tempered pretty badly. If I draw a land, that's what's going to happen. A mountain, specifically. Ping. Okay, we did not draw the land I would have liked. I think I probably just cast Take Inventory. Probably should have left red up because I do have 1 card that costs 1 red, so that was a pretty bad mistake. Another island, really? Come on. I need a mountain, man. I mean, I guess I could have just used Chilling Grasp there to shut down the guy, but I'm not going to, obviously. If he swings, do I block it? I don't think I would have. So, but he wants to do the ability, so fair enough. Ping for 1. An Insolent Neonate. Okay. Interesting. She's pretty bad right now, but Madness is relevant. So I'm going to get in for 2 here. Dropping him to 13. Madness is actually super relevant right now. So I think we play the Neonate. We probably just cast Rattle Chains at the end of our opponent's turn. We could, you know, get the Grizzled Angler, but I'm not super concerned right now. I'm going to play the Neonate. Obviously, right now, this turn, we can't do anything with Madness. We just don't have the mana for it, but I think I'm okay with that. Wow. Okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, it would have been nice, but that's the mana equity there is really good. Our opponent played a 3-mana spell. Wow, what? Oh, it's only one colorless creature? I thought it was 2 for some reason. Wow. That's easy to do. That would have been good in my deck. Yeah, okay, we take 4 to the face. Feels good. So good. Now, if he can just like tempo us with a Lashweed Lurker, of course, one of them's in the graveyard, thank God. And maybe he only has one, it isn't uncommon. We only saw one. Okay. He could have the freaking... There's one with Flash, and he could have that, so that's worth thinking about. But we'll do that. And then we'll flash in Rattle Chains. We're just going to try to kill our opponent quickly. Give this guy Hexproof, I guess. Why not? I guess if I played Rattle Chains first, this would have had Flash, so that was probably a mistake. Okay, Homunculus, huh? Still can't cast Fiery Temper. Which hurts. It hurts me. I think we just swing for 4 and play the Homunculus. Probably. I don't really want to play Chilling Grasp right now. Drops him to 8. Our opponent's probably like, where'd all these creatures come from? Oh. Okay. Drop him to 10 then. Yeah, we'll play the Homunculus here. I mean, if he uses that ability right now, we're pretty okay with it. Another counterspell? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, we're not hitting any of our creatures that cost like 3. Those would be nice right now. So we take 4 again here. We're probably gonna use Chilling Grasp on his next turn. Just keep hitting and pinging and swinging and tapping his guys down. What I'm hoping is he'll play another creature that I can get more value out of Chilling Grasp, because at this point, tapping down Primal Druid's pretty irrelevant. So, but it's looking like, well, that'll work. Actually, that's better because I don't have to use up the Chilling Grasp on it. So we're going to go ahead and use Press for Answers. It also replaces itself, which I don't mind. Do you have another counterspell for that? You might, the way things have been going. Seems to be thinking about it. You could also have the Flash, one of the Flash creatures with Emerge. Oh, it resolved. Okay. We're going to wait to sacrifice the clue, because getting the extra land right now doesn't really make much of a difference. Okay. Well, I was going to anyway. Although I guess I could have left this back and blocked, which wouldn't have hurt. But he can't attack with that guy next turn anyway, so... Drop him to 6. Well, he's getting within lethal range. Maybe able to burn opponent out again. This time not with our big X-Burn spell, but just Fiery Temper. Of course, we need another mountain for that. Then I'll end my turn. But we do get to draw 2 cards, so that may get us there. Don't play a big scary thing with Emerge. Is that it? Are you done? It may just be flooded. Kind of looks that way. Alright. Sacrifice. Draw a card. Deal 1 damage. So yeah, if I draw a mountain here, I just win, but I didn't. So take inventory is pretty good right here, though. I think I use it. He can hit me for 4, but it's not enough to really concern me, so... Oh, I can actually, if I hit a land, I can actually just win if I draw the land for either Chilling Grasp or Fiery Temper. Yeah, so... And I get to draw 2 cards, so it's possible. I should probably attack first before I decide to do that, though. But we're definitely casting Take Inventory. Draws us 2 cards right now. So yeah, we should attack with our Haunter, see if we can drop him down to 2. Yeah, now we can just win, but let's attack first. Just to do it. All right, get in for 2, maybe. He's got something. Okay. Well, I'm glad we did that because he would have used it to save him instead of bouncing my creature. So that worked out. See if he has another counterspell. I mean, he might, but if he does, I don't think it concerns me hugely. So we're just going to go ahead and go bam, Fiery Temper. We can drop him to 2 even if he can counter the Fiery Temper. So then we have Chilling Grasp. All right. Helps when you don't mulligan to 5. We did mulligan to 6 that game, I think. Yeah, I think we keep things as is. Worked out pretty well that time. He didn't get much emerge is what the difference was. And he got flooded. You know, those both helped us. Those definitely both helped us. Okay, this is a good hand. We haven't seen Elder Deep Fiend all day. Stitch Wing into Deep Fiend isn't terrible. Got an early Neonate, early way to draw cards. It's fine. I mean, there's definitely better hands, but this one's reasonable. Good, we have double of both, something we really struggled with last game. But we'll play our Neonate, then take inventory on turn 2, most likely anyway. Yep, so we're going to swing for 1. Duelist into Deep Fiend might actually even be a little better. Depends on the board state. Like, if the Duelist can't do anything, it's pretty sweet to just eat it because, like, it'll do something the turn it comes into play almost definitely, but after that it may not, and this is more likely to be irrelevant on the board because of evasion, so drawing a Duelist there is pretty good. All right, end our turn. So we don't really have anything to do this turn unless we want to cast Chilling Grasp, which seems unlikely. It's been kind of clunky. We've ended up in situations where we just don't want to be casting it. It's like our only instant. We have as many creatures we can play at instant speed as we do that thing again. You know, it might be worth tapping it down with Chilling Grasp. If we don't draw something else to do on turn 3, we did. That's pretty sweet that we did that 2 games in a row. So we're going to cast Take Inventory again. We only have 2 of them, so we've been pretty lucky. No denying that. Okay, so we're going to get in for 1 here. So Deep Fiend's going to be pretty ferocious if I can go Duelist Deep Fiend because it can tap down all my opponent's lands too right now. 4 permanents, I mean, that's what would happen. So, ooh, he's attacking with that thing. Didn't think I'd see that. So if he plays a blocker here, we get to go Duelist, Bash. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Duelist, Bash, and then we can Deep Fiend. So that's pretty good. pretty powerful. So, Duelist. And I was right. The Duelist right now, I mean, it can trade with these things, but it's not very exciting. So, make that unable to block. Drop our opponent to 14. I mean, I could. There might be something to be said for just keep swinging and tempoing our opponent. I mean, we have Press for Answers and Chilling Grasp. So we'll look at what's going on. We also, can use the Deep Fiend. Wait to use it. So, yeah. That Grizzled Angler is getting in there. I'm kind of surprised by it. All right. Do you have something to emerge? Because that's going to suck. Doesn't look like it. Creature would have already eaten the graveyard. We do have Alchemist Greeting and Insolent Neonate, so if we can ever leave mana up, we should. And that is something we can do this turn, is leave it up, see what our opponent does. Okay. Like I said, the Duelist is pretty mediocre right now. Yeah. So we swing with the Neonate, I think. And then there is a chance he has counter magic. We've seen it, so that's ugly for Elder Deep Fiend. Like, if our opponent has counter magic, we're in trouble. But at least he has to spend his turn doing it, and it's a cast trigger, so I get to tap a bunch of stuff anyway. So, yeah, I think we... if we'd drawn a land there, it would have been nice, because we could have played another spell, another creature, or whatever. All right. Get in for 1, drop our opponent to 13. And then at his upkeep, we're going to cast Elder Deep Fiend. We could do the thing where we play it, bash his creatures, but I think it's going to be better to do the tempo move here. Just tap his dudes down. And plus, we have these things to tap stuff down, too, so it's just all... There's a lot of tapping that's going to happen. So... Alright, well, now's when we find out if he has counter magic. Cast with Emerge, sacrifice. Hello. Tappy, tappy, tappy. And tap down is blue. So if this happens, if I get this 5/6 into play, I think we're in great shape. It looks like I do. So that's nice. See what our opponent has for us. Just a 2/1 who can't really do anything other than block. Too bad you don't have Vigilance too. Is that too much to ask? Okay. Land. So you're pretty close to transforming. In fact, I can play you and then play Chilling Grasp and you'll transform. So I think that's what we do. Oh no, I can't quite do that in the same turn. Might just be better to play the Stitchwing. Though as I said, leaving mana up for Alchemist Greeting is pretty big, but the Stitchwing can just block all of these guys. So, but Chilling Grasp is pretty good. Oh, I can. What was it? I was looking at the Madness cost. Yes, we're going to do what I said a minute ago. We're going to play the Homunculus and hold on to Chilling Grasp and use it to tap down his 2 best creatures. So, yeah, jump block. Sounds good. Drop him to 12. So we're going to play the Homunculus. And this does leave mana up, like in a situation where our opponent kills our Neonate for some reason. We can use Alchemist Greeting instead if we don't want to cast Chilling Grasp. Seems unlikely, but that is something we can do. So if he goes to combat, I tap down. This is about to transform, I just realized. So, yeah, I think I go ahead and tap it down. use Chilling Grasp here and here, because he can transform it in response, of course, but it'll be tapped next turn and won't be a creature that does anything. Oh, he didn't use its ability in response. I thought he would have. We take 2, all tied up at 12. But I feel like we're in pretty great position if this thing survives to transform. Because we have lots of spells. We also have another flyer to play. Well, actually, 2 flyers to play. Playing Press for Answers for 1 sounds awesome right now. Gotta say. Especially if it, because we can swing for 8 right now. And that's without Prowess. Our opponent has 2 creatures who aren't going to untap. And we still have Press for Answers, too, which will make another creature unable to untap. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. Oh, okay. That I'm okay with. I was worried it was going to be one that gives them some sort of value that I don't want to deal with. It loses Hexproof once it's my turn, so goodbye, Hexproof. Hello, 3/4. Ooh, that's nice. So we're going to go Press for Answers. So that's 10 damage. So yeah, we just win with Burn from Within again. Because we can burn for enough to just finish our opponent here. I don't know how many times I drafted this card during Eldritch Moon, Shadows over Innistrad, but it was never this consistently, game-winning. But it has been today. It's always been in conjunction with some Spells Matter card, like Thermo Alchemist or this Voracious Reader. All right, 2-0. Going into our third and final match, looking to go 3-0. Hopefully I can win 3 packs for the winner of the drawing. But at least winning 2, though. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.